and we let each other know, okay, they're protesting here, or this happened over here, and are you okay? So I think during that time, yes, there was in a lot of the businesses were boarded up, like downtown, everywhere actually. The businesses were boarded up. But right now, I think now it's pretty much back to just normal. You do see every once in a while a few boarded up buildings, but I think, and especially during the trial, yeah, everybody was bracing for, the verdict, especially, during the trial. So I think, yes, it was a very tense, time, a very, scary time, because I think even for myself, I found that I was more on edge and maybe even more quick to anger, just because of the stress and the situation. So, and I think a lot of people felt that way. Black people, white people, felt that way. So just because of the injustice, I think I would say for me that, yeah, I had to check myself, because the anger was there. So yeah.
Now, not to mention, it was at the beginning of
Yes.
COVID-19. So you had
Yes.
all that going on with all the protests and everything. I would imagine I was like, wow, just wow, our hearts just went out
Yes.
to everybody in Minneapolis, in that area. All right, well, on a lighter note, what kind of advice or what would you say to someone who is an aspiring songwriter or producer and, wants to get their music, recorded by a wonderful group?
I would say you have to, if you believe, you have to believe in yourself. That is the most important thing, because I'm going to tell you, people are going to say, why are you doing this? You should go back to school, or you should do this, or blah, blah, blah. People are going to give their opinions about you as a songwriter. I mean, I've heard it all, but you have to stay true, and you have to have that belief in yourself. You really, really do, because in time you're going to hear a lot of no's. You're going to hear a lot of, you're not good enough. This is not good enough. It's not this, it's not that. So yeah, you're just going to have to be able to wade through all of that and keep going. If you really believe that you have that talent, then you can't let anything get in your way. You can't hear those no's. You know what I mean? It's one thing to take advice from someone, and they say, oh, this is really good, but you might want to tweak this or do this, or, you know what I'm saying? You can have mentors, but don't let those naysayers and those people who are just negative to be negative, or people who don't really understand, don't let them get in your head. And also, I want to say, don't tell yourself that you can't do something, because, like, for me, this song, Hold Up Your Light, I wrote the lyrics, I did the arrangement, and I produced it. And I don't consider myself a producer, but sometimes if you're in a situation where you are all you have, or you can't afford to hire someone, you got to step out on faith and say, okay, I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to do this. I know what's in my head. So let me go out here and let me do it anyway. I'll go to the studio. I can play around with some stuff, or I'll sit down at the piano and I'll play around with some stuff. Never tell yourself no, because you never know what you can do. You got to push your talent. You got to push it until, even when you're uncomfortable. Like I said, producing is not really my thing, but I thought I got to do it. I'm just going to go out here and do it because it needs to be done. And I don't have a producer that I'm working with, so I got to do it myself. So you really got to, if you want to pursue music, you got to be disciplined. That's the other thing. Because your friends might be outside partying, or they might be out, going to dinners or doing this or hanging out. But if you're a true writer, you're going to be in your home or your apartment or wherever, and you're going to be sitting inside working on lyrics. So you really, really have to have that discipline, because you have to remember there are thousands of other people trying to do the same thing. So you gotta, if you're going to do it, you got to stay true to your craft. It's really about being, persevering, being tenacious, being disciplined, really. And letting go of the negativity.
Have you for anybody other
I
than
have not, and that is my next thing that I would love to do. I would love to write for another artist. I would love to.
Mhm. Okay. Well, how can anyone
Connect
connect
with
with
me. They can go
you?
through our Sounds of Blackness webpage. We do have one. Trying to think. I am on Instagram, of course. Just look for Care Bear. And I'm on Instagram. But yeah, the
Uh-huh.
probably the easiest thing is to go through the Sounds website and ask for me. If someone wants to talk about music, I am more than happy to do that. I think, as artists, coming up and struggling, we need to encourage each other. I believe in that.
Yeah, absolutely. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Miss Carrie, I thank you
Oh, well,
so
thank
very
you.
much. Give them that Sounds of Blackness
Pardon me?
website again. The Sounds of Blackness website so that they can connect with you guys, follow
Oh
you
my gosh, I'm
guys.
so embarrassed because I don't. Just, if you, I think it's just,
You can
yep,
probably Google this,
Sounds of
the Sounds
Blackness,
of Blackness and find it. Yeah.
www.soundsofblackness.com. Yeah,
Okay.
yes. And,
Okay. Well, Miss Carrie, again,
oh, no, no, no,
what
no. I
were
was
you
going
going
to
to say?
say, and you can always reach out to Gary Hines. And, well, actually, probably the best thing, just go to our website.
Okay. All right. Well, again, I thank you so much. Sorry for all the drama, but we're together now,
Yes.
right? So, thank you so much
Oh,
for
thank you
being
for
on the
having me.
show. We do appreciate you, and we'll look forward to seeing
Oh,
you in
yes.
Ohio on August
Right.
20th. Yeah. So
All
we'll see
right.
you then, okay?